A boy pulls up a slingshot and aims at a portrait of Hitler. He fires the bullet decisively. The Hitler portrait is shot down. The Soviet teacher picks up the portrait of Pushkin, which he was forced to hide behind Hitler. Suddenly, a German officer bursts into the classroom. He immediately sees the Hitler portrait on the floor. This teacher hurriedly picked it up and then lied that he had removed the portrait to tell the children about the Fuhrer. But the crowd didn't believe him, and he stretched out his cane and ordered the teacher to come out with the portrait of Pushkin. This officer stood Pushkin in front of a stone monument. He then loaded his pistol and he ordered the teacher to shoot Pushkin. The Germans also took a video camera and shot at the teacher. The teacher slowly walked toward the portrait of Pushkin with his pistol. Suddenly, he realizes that his students are watching him. He pleaded with the camera for the crowds to tell his students to turn back. The Germans immediately lost their patience and pinned the teacher to the ground and beat him up. So the teacher raises his pistol and deliberately misses. This didn't sit well with the crowds, and he threatened to send the teacher to Jesus if he didn't shoot again. This caused the teacher to raise his pistol and shoot Pushkin, killing him. He was ruined and all the students thought he was a coward. When the teacher returned home, he suddenly found a dog barking at the utility room. He opened the door and a gun barrel was pointed at him. It turned out to be hiding a wounded Soviet soldier. But because of the portrait, the teacher was now very afraid of the Germans. He immediately told the soldier to leave. But the soldier was so badly wounded that he begged the teacher to send him away. But the teacher did not want to invite any trouble, and he refused the soldier's request. He also put a wooden stick against the door and went to report the soldier to the Germans. At that moment, however, he suddenly saw his wife, disheveled, coming out of the office of the German officer. The teacher anxiously went up to him, but his wife said nothing. He was so angry that he approached the Soviet soldier. He wanted the soldier to help him kill the German officer, but the soldier was so badly wounded that he could only guide the man to shoot from the sidelines. But the teacher was too scared to shoot, and that's when the soldier lost his breath. He was able to give up on revenge after that, and then buried the soldier. But when he returned home, he found that his wife had been taken away by the Germans. At this moment, he was no longer weak. He took out the gun and aimed it at the German officer.